Hey guys, welcome back to Tip It Tuesday, where every Tuesday I share tips and tricks to make your makeup life easier. Now today I'm really excited because one, I'm in my new place, so sorry if there's an echo, it's still pretty empty, but two is because it's all about foundation, and I love foundation. There are two things in makeup that I cannot live without. One is foundation, two, mascara, but definitely foundation. So I just want to share like a quick tip applying foundation. There's so many different ways to apply foundation, and I want to narrow it down to two. And I'm going to try and make this as easy as possible. So basically I have a full coverage foundation that's pretty heavy and a light coverage foundation that's really light, I guess. These two are both high end. I do have drugstore options that are very, very similar to each. So basically I want to explain the best ways to apply full coverage foundation and the best way to apply a light coverage foundation. Even though beauty blenders is a really big thing right now, or beauty sponges I should say, because there's so many different brands, I love them, don't get me wrong. I love my Real Techniques Perfecting Complexion Sponge, or whatever it's called. I love it. I love it to apply foundation. However, that doesn't mean that it's the right way to apply every kind of foundation. There are reasons for using that, but there's also reasons for using a brush. They're all made to apply foundation for different reasons. So to make this as easy as possible, I'm basically going to just narrow it down to when to use a sponge and when to use a brush. Basic, when to use which. It's just, I want to explain to maybe somebody who doesn't really know how to apply foundation, or is maybe not liking the way that their foundation is looking every day. I want to share with you how I get the best results for my skin with the foundations that I use. So with that, let's just keep watching. So I'm going to start by using my Tarte full coverage foundation with this Real Techniques sponge. And an alternate would be a Revlon Color Stay. It's a full coverage, just like the Amazonian Clay foundation. They're both full coverage, but I'm going to be starting with the Tarte. And so the best way to explain this is to use a sponge with a full coverage foundation. Gives it a little bit more of a natural finish. So the Beauty Blender, even though you get it wet, and it helps so that it doesn't absorb all of your makeup, it's still going to shear out makeup. So if you're using it with a thicker foundation that may tend to look cakey, the water really helps to make it look a lot more natural looking. The other option is something like this, the Buxom. It's like a BB cream or like a really light foundation. Another option would actually be a BB cream. And I'm going to use my Kabuki brush. And the reason for that is because it puts it on in a little bit thicker layer, where if I used the sponge, it would thin it out so much where it's already a thin foundation. So I'm going to use the Kabuki brush to buff it into my skin and get a little bit fuller coverage from that. Also giving it more of a natural look, but still getting some good coverage from it. So that's kind of my tip, is when you have a fuller foundation, use a sponge, a damp beauty sponge, and when you have a thinner foundation, use a brush, because that kind of gets it on in a little bit thicker layer, giving it a more natural finish both ways. Today. I hope you liked this video. I hope you learned something new, and if you did, don't forget to like this video. Also, leave me comments below if you have questions, concerns, or anything else you want me to address on a different Tip It Tuesday. I'd be happy to help. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I really appreciate it, and thank you so much to those who are. That's all I have for you today, so I'll see you guys in my next video. Hey guys, so welcome back to Tip It Tuesday, where every Tuesday I share makeup tips to make your makeup life easier. That's not how I say it. Okay, so today I'm really excited about because, well, one, I'm in my new place. It's really empty, and sorry if there's an echo, but all I have in here is a desk and a sewing machine and a basket of laundry, and that's it. So we'll see how this goes. It's again really